Hello, this is Miss Melanie from Freedom Montessori Academy. Sometimes I tell this story as to one of the reasons I started this program out in nature, or adding more nature to my Montessori program. It was about probably 2013. I was a principal at a school, and it was the last day of school. I was just sitting in my office, and it was probably after lunch, and all of a sudden different teachers I kept getting called, and boys kept ending up in my office from different classrooms because they were overstimulated. It's summer in Florida, so it's storm season, so we've got a lot of rain and thunderstorms right now. So it was the last day of school, and boys kept ending up in my office. They couldn't, and I don't know, it just happened to be boys, but I'm sure there were lots of girls overstimulated as well. And the teachers were kind of over it, and everybody was trying to keep it together. So I just had I don't know, I had like 6 boys in my office at that point. And we had the school that I worked at, we were on 100 acres, which was really nice, and 30 acres were trails. So instead of, punishing the boys for not being able to continue to be amazingly perfect, I decided, let's go for a hike. Let's get out of here. And I actually like hiking and being in nature too. So we went on the trail, and they were like out of control in my office too. Like they could not handle being inside. The minute we got on the trail and went out into the canopy, it was just gorgeous and beautiful. The minute we got out there, they all calmed down. They all calmed down. They they stopped talking. They their bodies calmed down. We actually we stayed out there for about an hour and a half actually. They started climbing trees, and we picked wild grapefruit. There were all these wild grapefruit trees, and it just hit me like right then that they don't need to be inside. They need to be outside. It was so beautiful, and all the behavior issues, all the things that they were exhibiting that were unwanted by the adults, or just everything that, like, if someone were to be observing them, that they would be documenting that were not wanted at the moment. All of it was gone, all of it. And they were just having the most wonderful time. And they were climbing the trees and picking the grapefruits and just enjoying life. And it was so peaceful. And it just, at that moment, I already knew. I had been planning my program for years and years and years, but it just hit me at that moment that they needed to be in nature. Children need to be in nature more. They don't need to be in the buildings. They don't need to be in the air conditioning. We don't need air purifiers to purify our air. We need to be outside breathing fresh air. And they need to be touching nature. They need to be feeling the trees and touching the trees and picking the grapefruits and then eating the grapefruits. So that particular moment for me, because I had spent a lot of time with those children all year long, and we spent the last day of school together also, and had a really meaningful day together. And so that particular day meant a lot to me. And here we are, more than 10 years later, and I'm hoping I'm making a big difference for some children, where they're not spending their last day of school in the principal's office, and they're spending every single day enjoying their life and their childhood and having a great time, rather than feeling like they're not doing something right, and their self-esteem is getting, people are making them feel like there's something wrong with them instead. So I hope that this program is making a big difference in a lot of children's lives. and programs like mine. There are a lot now. I'm really seeing a lot of people doing some work out in nature with children. I think it's amazing. So that is just one little story about, um, you know, one example of why I'm spending time in nature with children instead of inside with children. Again, my name is Melanie Smith, and this is Freedom Montessori Academy. Oh, and since I paused that, I just want to say that I do actually know many of those children's parents, and now they are actually grown men and they're doing amazing things, which is pretty cool. So um, it's been pretty fun to watch them grow up and do really amazing things with their lives.